Did you know there's a place in Europe where walking nude on beaches is not just allowed, but culturally accepted? Welcome to Montenegro, a country where body freedom meets rich history and stunning landscapes. Montenegro's journey to becoming the beach paradise we know today is as dramatic and captivating as its coastline. This small Balkan nation's story begins in ancient times when it was part of the vast Roman Empire. Specifically, Montenegro was included in the Roman province of Dalmatia, encompassing the area around Lake Skadar and its surrounding mountains. But Montenegro's people weren't content to remain under foreign rule forever. In a bold move that would set the tone for centuries to come, the region declared its independence in 1040. This wasn't just any declaration, it marked the birth of the first kingdom in the Balkans, known then as Zeta. This early taste of sovereignty would shape Montenegro's national identity for generations. However, the path to lasting independence was far from smooth. Montenegro faced frequent Turkish invasions, forcing its people to retreat into the rugged mountain regions for safety. These challenging times forged a resilient spirit that still defines Montenegrins today. Despite being incorporated into the Ottoman Empire in 1496, Montenegro managed to maintain a significant degree of autonomy. This ability to preserve their identity and customs under foreign rule is a testament to the Montenegrin people's determination and resourcefulness. The late 17th century brought a turning point with the rise of the Petrovic dynasty. This influential family played a crucial role in unifying religion and politics in Montenegro, laying the groundwork for a stronger, more cohesive nation. As we move into the 19th century, Montenegro's quest for independence gained momentum. Leaders like Petar the Canon Petrovic worked tirelessly to strengthen the country's autonomy and extend its influence along the Adriatic coast. Their efforts paid off at the Berlin Congress of 1878, where Montenegro finally received international recognition as an independent state. But the story doesn't end there. In 1910, Montenegro reached another milestone, proclaiming itself a kingdom. This period of sovereignty, however, was short-lived. The aftermath of World War I brought new challenges, and in 1918, Montenegro was annexed by Serbia, losing the independence it had fought so hard to achieve. For nearly a century, Montenegro's distinct identity was subsumed within larger political entities. First, it became part of the Kingdom of Serbs, Croats, and Slovenes, which later evolved into Yugoslavia. Even after the disintegration of Yugoslavia in the late 20th century, Montenegro remained in a union with Serbia, but the desire for independence never faded. On May 21st, 2006, Montenegro held a referendum that would change everything. The people voted overwhelmingly for independence, reclaiming the sovereignty they had lost nearly a century earlier. With this historic vote, Montenegro became the 192nd member of the United Nations, marking its return to the global stage as a sovereign nation. Welcome to Montenegro's sun-soaked coastline, where the Mediterranean climate meets Balkan beauty. This small country boasts nearly 300 kilometers of stunning shoreline, dotted with pristine beaches that range from bustling tourist hotspots to secluded coves hidden from the world. But what truly sets Montenegro apart is its unique beach culture, where personal freedom takes center stage. Imagine stepping onto a beach where clothing is optional and nobody bats an eye. This is the reality in many of Montenegro's coastal areas. The country's attitude towards nudity on beaches is remarkably open, reflecting a broader cultural acceptance of personal choice and body positivity. It's a stark contrast to more conservative regions, where such freedom might raise eyebrows or even legal concerns. Montenegro's beaches cater to all preferences. Popular tourist destinations like Budva's Slovenska Plaza offer a more traditional beach experience, perfect for families and those who prefer to keep their swimsuits on. But venture a little further and you'll find gems like Ada Bojana, an island at the southern tip of the country. Here, clothing becomes truly optional and visitors can sunbathe, swim, and relax in whatever state of dress or undress they find most comfortable. The country's geography plays a significant role in shaping this laid-back beach culture. Montenegro's coastline is a mix of long, sandy stretches and hidden pebble coves, many accessible only by boat or through challenging hikes. This natural seclusion creates perfect conditions for those seeking a more private, clothing-optional experience. Climate also contributes to Montenegro's beach-loving lifestyle, with summer temperatures often soaring to 86 degrees, 30 degrees Celsius. It's no wonder that locals and tourists alike are eager to shed layers and cool off in the crystal-clear waters of the Adriatic. The warm weather extends well into autumn, providing a long season for beach enthusiasts to enjoy the coast. For visitors looking to experience Montenegro's unique beach culture, it's essential to keep a few things in mind. First and foremost, respect local customs. While many beaches are clothing optional, it's important to read the signs and observe the behavior of others. Some areas may have specific zones for nude sunbathing, while others might be more mixed. Choosing the right beach for your comfort level is crucial. If you're new to clothing optional beaches, start with a more secluded spot where you can ease into the experience. On the other hand, if you prefer a more lively atmosphere, head to one of the popular nude beaches where you can socialize and enjoy amenities. Remember to pack plenty of sunscreen, regardless of how much or how little you plan to wear. The Mediterranean sun can be intense, and areas that don't usually see the light of day are particularly susceptible to burning. Bring a sarong or cover-up for when you need to visit nearby shops or restaurants, as nudity is generally not accepted outside of beach areas. It's worth noting that, while Montenegro's beach culture is open-minded, it's not a free-for-all. Public decency laws still apply, and respectful behavior is expected. The goal is to create a comfortable environment for everyone, regardless of their choice of beachwear or lack thereof. Now that we've explored Montenegro's unique beach culture and rich history, let's dive into the practical aspects of visiting this fascinating country. Whether you're planning a beach getaway or a cultural adventure, understanding the basics of navigating Montenegro will enhance your travel experience. Let's start with language. The official language of Montenegro is Montenegrin, which is closely related to Serbian, Croatian, and Bosnian. Don't worry if you're not fluent though. In tourist areas, especially along the coast, English is widely spoken. You'll find that many locals in the hospitality industry are multilingual, often speaking Italian and German as well. Learning a few basic Montenegrin phrases like hello, zdravo, and thank you, Vala, can go a long way in showing respect for the local culture. When it comes to getting around, Montenegro offers various transportation options. The country's bus network is extensive and relatively inexpensive, connecting major cities and coastal towns. If you're looking for a more scenic route, consider taking a train ride from Bar to Podgorica. This journey is often described as one of the most beautiful rail trips in Europe, offering breathtaking views of mountains, valleys, and the Adriatic Sea. For a truly memorable experience, don't miss the opportunity to explore Montenegro's stunning coastline by boat. Regular ferry services operate between coastal towns during the summer months, providing a unique perspective of the country's dramatic landscape. One thing that might surprise you is Montenegro's currency. Despite not being a member of the European Union, Montenegro uses the euro as its official currency. This makes financial transactions straightforward for many international visitors. Credit cards are widely accepted in urban areas and tourist destinations, but it's always a good idea to carry some cash, especially when venturing into more rural regions. Now, let's talk about one of the most exciting aspects of any travel experience: food. Montenegrin cuisine is a delightful blend of Mediterranean and Balkan flavors. You must try cevapi, a popular dish of grilled minced meat served with flatbread and onions. For a taste of traditional mountain fare, sample kakamak, a hearty porridge-like dish made with potatoes and cheese. Montenegro is also known for its excellent wines, particularly the red Vranac and white Krstić varieties, and no visit would be complete without tasting rakija, a potent fruit brandy that's considered the national drink. Remember to sip it slowly, it's stronger than it looks. When dining out, it's good to know about tipping customs. While not always expected, tipping is appreciated for good service. A general rule of thumb is to leave 10-20% of the bill depending on the quality of service and the type of establishment. As you pack for your Montenegrin adventure, keep in mind the country's varied climate. The coastal regions enjoy a Mediterranean climate with hot summers and mild winters, perfect for those beach days we talked about earlier. However, if you're planning to explore the mountainous interior, pack some warmer clothing. Even in summer, the temperature can drop significantly at higher altitudes.